Knuckle Fighting Championship debuts in Albuquerque, New Mexico, live on Saturday, August 27th. It's BKFC 28. In the main event, the women's flyweight gold is on the line when the champ, Christine the Misfit Ferea, fights the undefeated Taylor Killer B. Starling. In the co-main event, combat sports vet John the Magician Dodson makes his anticipated debut against the always dangerous Ryan Benoit. Watch live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com. We are live from the Duke City, Albuquerque, New Mexico, making our debut. So excited inside the Rio Rancho Events Center. It is going to be an amazing BKFC 28 weigh-in show. So much to unpack here. We have gold on the line with Taylor Starling, the challenger, taking on the champion, Christine Ferea, and so much more, including some of the local favorites, the legends from Albuquerque fighting on this card. There's so much to do, so let's get right down to it. My favorite part, I know it's yours too. Let's introduce you to the beautiful, the lovely, the bare knuckle bombshells. As you can hear, the crowd very excited. We're excited to get this going too. So let's bring out the master of ceremonies. He's known as Mr. Live Worldwide, Jeff Houston.
All right, absolutely. Thank you very much, Brian. What's going on, Albuquerque? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rio Rancho Events Center here in beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico for the official weigh-in show BKFC 28. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week ago, we made BKFC history for our first BKFC event in the United Kingdom. And tomorrow night, no different. We're making history again with the very first ever BKFC event in New Mexico State history. So give yourselves a round of applause. All right, let's talk turkey and let's talk about BKFC 28. It's going to be going down live worldwide on the new BKFC app and our free view, which you can check out not only on the app, but also on the official BKFC YouTube page. Gets kicked off at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and then our main card goes live to the world on the app at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. We would also like to recognize OnlyFans, Crescent Tools, Blue Chew, Lions Not Sheep Apparel, Monster Vape Labs, and Nerd Focus. All right, Albuquerque, let's get this show on the road with our first fight on BKFC 28 preview taking place in the middleweight division. First to the scale, he makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night from Abilene, Texas. Here is Roderick Ice Water Stewart. Roderick Stewart, 174.4. And his opponent holds an undefeated pro boxing record at 1-0 and makes his BKFC debut tomorrow from Odessa, Texas. Here is Jeremy Salceda. Jeremy Salceda, 173 even. And this is fight number 1 on BKFC Freeview, 7 p.m. Mountain Time in the middleweight division. Jeremy Salceda taking on Roderick Stewart. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not got your tickets ready for here at the Rio Rancho Events Center, then there's only one way to check us out, and that's on the BKFC app, bkfc.com, $4.99 a month, the best deal in combat sports on planet Earth today. Next up, we turn our attention to the women's atomweight division. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the debut fight in the women's atomweight division for BKFC. First up, she steps into the squared circle for the third time. From Denver, Colorado, here is Cassie the Joker Robb. Cassie Robb, 105 even. And her opponent holds an MMA record at 4 victories opposite 4 defeats, and tomorrow makes her bare knuckle debut from Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of South Valley, New Mexico. Here is Jamie Atom Bomb Hinshaw. Jamie Hinshaw, 104.8. History in the making with our very first ever BKFC Women's Atomweight Division fight. Jamie Hinshaw taking on Cassie Robb. All right, it's now time for the big boys of the heavyweight division. First to the scale, he steps into the squared circle for the second time. From Las Vegas, Nevada, here is Josh Stay Down Watson. Josh Watson, 263.6. And his opponent steps into the squared circle for the third time. From right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is the returning Kyle the Irishman McElroy. Kyle McElroy, 242.4. And this will wrap up our BKFC 28 Freeview in the heavyweight division. Kyle McElroy taking on Josh Watson. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up is our first fight on the main card, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, taking place in the middleweight division. First to the scale, he holds a bare knuckle record of 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. From Roanoke, Virginia, here is the bare knuckle veteran, Zion Z-Man Tomlinson Sr. Zion Tomlinson Sr., 175.8. And his opponent holds an MMA record at 4 victories opposite a single defeat and makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, here is Josh Moreno. Josh Moreno, 173.4. We are getting the night kicked off the right way in the middleweight division, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Josh Moreno taking on Zion Tomlinson Sr. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the lightweight division. First to the scale, he holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 2-0 from Hickory, North Carolina by way of Brooklyn, New York. Here is the undefeated Tony Loco Soto. Tony Soto, 155.6. And his opponent makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night from San Cristobal de las Casas, Chiapas, Mexico, by way of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here is Joshua Morales. Joshua Morales, 154.8. Fight number 5, coming your way on the new BKFC app in the lightweight division. Joshua Morales taking on the undefeated Tony Soto. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we move along to the featherweight division. First to the scale, he steps into the squared circle for the second time, ready for his 4th bare knuckle fight. From Hartford, Connecticut, by way of Santiago, the Dominican Republic, here is Nick Villar. Nick Villar, 145.8. And his opponent makes his bare knuckle debut tomorrow from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here is Eric Thuggy Bear Dodson. Eric Dodson, 145 even. Fight number 6, taking place in the featherweight division. Eric Dodson taking on the returning Nick Villar. And the fights just keep on coming, bare knuckle fight fans. Next up we have the light heavyweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 2 victories opposite a single defeat. From London, Ontario, Canada, here is Jake the Goon Young. Jake Young, 180.2. And his opponent is an MMA veteran of 16 fights, and tomorrow makes his bare knuckle debut from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here is Will Santiago. Will Santiago, 178.6. Fight number 7 in the light heavyweight division, BKFC 28. Will Santiago taking on Jake Young. All right, next up, we stick with the light heavyweight division. First to the scale, he holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 2-0 from Johannesburg, South Africa. Here is Jeremy Pitbull Smith. Jeremy Smith, 185 even. And his opponent, a longtime MMA veteran of 73 fights, and tomorrow makes his bare knuckle debut from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here is Donald Sanchez. Donald Sanchez, 185.2. All right, fight number 8, light heavyweight action in the squared circle. Donald Sanchez taking on Jeremy Smith. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up we bring to you our feature fight of the night taking place in the welterweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 2 victories opposite a single defeat. From Biloxi, Mississippi, here is Brad Machine Gun Kelly. Brad Kelly, 165.8. And his opponent holds a bare knuckle record of 3 victories opposite a single defeat. After an extended hiatus, he has returned to the squared circle from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here is Iron Ike Valley Flag. Ike Valley Flag, 164.2. All right, your feature fight of the night in the welterweight division, the returning Ike Valley Flag taking on Brad Kelly. Next up, we have our co-main event for BKFC 28 taking place in the bantamweight division. First to the scale, his MMA record stands at 10 victories opposite 8 defeats, and tomorrow night makes his bare knuckle debut. Here is the longtime UFC veteran from Dallas, Texas, Ryan Babyface Benoit. Ryan Benoit, 129.8. And his opponent is an MMA veteran of 35 fights and makes his highly anticipated bare knuckle debut. He is a 2-time UFC flyweight title challenger from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here is John the Magician Dodson. John Dodson, 129.4. And here it is, your co-main event. 2 UFC veterans making their bare knuckle debut, John Dodson and Ryan Benoit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for all of those joining us here this afternoon and everybody watching live on the BKFC app, the moment has finally arrived. Your BKFC 28 main event for the undisputed BKFC Women's World Flyweight Championship. First to the scale, she holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 3-0. Here is the challenger from Rock Hill, South Carolina, Taylor Killer B. Starling. The challenger, Taylor Starling, 125 even. And her opponent needs no introduction in the bare knuckle world. She holds a bare knuckle record of 5 victories opposite a single defeat. She is your defending BKFC Women's World Flyweight Champion from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Christine the Misfit Ferea. The champion, Christine Ferea, 125 even. And this is the moment, your main event for the undisputed BKFC Women's World Flyweight Championship. The challenger, Taylor Starling. The champion, Christine Ferea.
My time, baby. Queen said she's done.
All right, bare knuckle fight fans, that is a wrap for the weigh-in show for BKFC 28. Remember, tomorrow night, live worldwide on the new BKFC app. BKFC Freeview kicks off at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and then we're live to the world for the main card, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Make sure to subscribe to the new BKFC app via bkfc.com. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and remember, when the lights are bright and the cameras go live, then you'll know it's time to knuckle up! We'll see you tomorrow, Albuquerque!
Access to the full library of BKFC pay-per-views, behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare-knuckle fights from around the globe. You can access it anywhere you want, anytime you want, instantly on most streaming devices. It's all available right now on the new BKFC app, all here for only $4.99 a month. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, still only $4.99 a month. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship debuts in Albuquerque, New Mexico, live on Saturday, August 27th. It's BKFC 28. In the main event, the women's flyweight gold is on the line when the champ, Christine the Misfit Ferea, fights the undefeated Taylor Killer B. Starling. In the co-main event, combat sports vet John the Magician Dodson makes his anticipated debut against the always dangerous Benoit. Watch live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.